A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Gaming with KaijuForceNeo. And so right now, I'm once again here on Need for Speed, but here, if you've seen the last episode of Gaming with KaijuForceNeo, then it was pretty clear that around the very end was where I showed you that I was going to be performing a mission. And it looks like I'm in the mission right now. I'm racing with the... Whoa! Okay, that's not good. Yeah, look at that. Some of the other racers are pulling ahead of me. And this is a drift competition, which, as I've said before, the only real goal would be to just rack up as many drift points as you can. You can just do this by drifting. But, look right there, I just failed. Just like that. I failed to maintain a good drift here, and that just caused me to lose my points. If you hit something, then it will also do the same exact penalty, where it is gonna go right on ahead and steal all your points back, so you'll earn nothing. Like that. Looks like I just lost all my points there from banging the back right corner of the car against the wall. Although, you can see here, I'm still not doing so well here. With only 6,367 points. Hopefully it's going to continue to count upwards, but now it's not really doing anything to help. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to continue on with drifting, and I'm going to see how well I can last here. Because of course I only have 81 seconds to go for the rest of this round here, based on racking up points for drifting. Look at that, I was able to rack up more than 4,000 points there. Got some more points, and it looks like my point counter is still going up. Yeah, there we go. And again, wow, I'm not even halfway there, so let's see how well I can continue to climb on upward. Oh man, lost my points there. And I did it again. Lost my points twice already, even though I was doing such a great job here. Only 35 seconds to go here. 35 seconds to round up points, and now 30 seconds, yeah. So what I'm going to do here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there. So, I only got 4 checkpoints to cross as well. Yeah, there's also checkpoints I'll need to cross at the same time that I'm racking up drift points. So, it's almost a bit of a challenge, considering how there's multiple tasks that you'd have to complete in the duration of this whole thing here. And I just lost here because I was down by nearly 4,000 points. 45,000 was the goal, but I only managed to score just above 41,000. And so, yeah, you can see right there on the screen it says failed, pass mission to continue. And I might go ahead and just get right back onto it, but first, I'm going to go and do one of those missions up there in the northernmost side of the map. The northernmost side of the map is entrailed around mountainous terrains, which does include a lot of chicanes and a lot of very sharp turns, which can be useful to adjust your accuracy based on the types of drifts that you can do, no matter how sharp or wide the turns of each drift happen to be. But, of course, in the mountainous terrains in the northernmost regions of the map itself here in the open world prospect of the game, I feel like that those kind of mountainous terrains with the very sharp corners and chicanes around, they could really help to adjust my accuracy in the use of drifting. So, yeah, you can see right there. It's almost like that, except, of course, I'm in a tunnel right here, and the tunnel is actually much wider than the roads that you would expect to use whenever you're in that area of the map. The northernmost area in the map, which, of course, does have mountainous terrain on it. And I'm actually going to make my way over there because I did select a mission on there that does take place in that area of the map. It is going to be a drift train, a group drift competition, which will, of course, showcase a group of other racers and myself with this BMW. The only real goal, aside from racking up drift points, would be to just stay with the group, and that would be it. It may seem easy. That was a bit easy for me back then when there were more easier missions. But now that some of the missions are even harder, I wouldn't really say that they're not always going to be as easy. Oh, I just bumped right into the center line. And apparently the car is totally fine. I don't even see a dent on it as much. Which is crazy. Because of course I thought this game was supposed to be as realistic as possible. An open world environment of a fictional town. But yet it does entail some very specific aspects and adversaries of the reality of driving itself. Motorists of all types would be thrilled to see how much of a simulation this would happen to be. But yeah, even myself, I'm not entirely a full-time driver, but it is still a pretty awe-inspiring sense that it's just a big grip on reality here that we have today. With all types of motor accidents, a lot of homicides taking place just from the use of a motor vehicle. And of course all of this does really take place in here in the game, but okay, it looks like I'm taking a different road. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn around because apparently the map did not adjust to the route I was trying to go to. I'm just going into the route that the map is directing me to get to that spot up there in the top of the mountains. And now you see here how, whoa, bumped right into a Mazda RX-7 right there. Kind of looked like a Miata as well. Or it could have just been a Miata, a really old Miata right there, yeah. So, you can see here, just continuing to go down here on the map. And hopefully this is actually gonna end up really well for me because, of course, look at how narrow the roads are gonna end up in a few minutes. It's just safe to say that by now you probably would have expected me to have much better accuracy because I've had a few months worth of experience in a game like this, about 6 months to be precise. But yet, because I haven't played the game for super long compared to most others out there who would probably beat the whole game by completing every single mission and every single task that this game itself would have within just a month or two, I am practically just overstretching myself because, of course, here in Gaming with KaijuForceNeo, I'm expecting more of variety and more of mathematics here when it comes to having very popular games being featured here on my channel, just so this way I could have an establishment with some type of record that would normally associate with a large fan base here. A fraction of a fan base would like one game, another fraction would like another game, another fraction would like another game, and so on and so forth. But the fraction that I'm most concerned about would be the whole fraction right here, where it's 1 out of 1, not 0.5 out of 1, not 0.333 repeating out of 1. It's just something of which that really tends to bring myself together at this point. Because Gaming with KaijuForceNeo has been around for just over 2 years, and this is still Season 3. Season 4 may not come out for a little while after this, simply because of how much time I tend to spend on doing some other work of mine. But nonetheless, I still feel like this is a pretty appreciative time. Whoa, what the heck? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Apparently that Cook driver just slammed me right into the wall, started to drag me through the wall, and then by the time Cook just drove away and let me be, I plowed right into another Chevrolet Express van. That is so... whoa, look at that. I don't know if that was Cook right there. No, that's not Cook right there. That driver right there ahead of me is not Cook. There's Stevie right there, or Stewie, does it say, above that driver right there. Looks like a BMW 2002, or even a Ford Anglia 105e. If you don't know what the Ford Anglia 105e was, then of course let's just say that you'd remember watching Harry Potter within the last 15 years or so, because that was the same car driven by Ron Weasley. So that just gives you a little insight on what the car was if you don't already know what that model was. Yeah. So what we got here is I'm I'm pretty much just falling behind the group right now. Look at that. I'm not even really catching up to them. There we go. We're racking up some more points. I'm just drafting behind this driver right here. And what looks like the Ferrari 599XX. Okay, there we go. I've already passed 2 people there. Probably gonna pass. Oh my gosh, Tim, you go just trying to biff me on the side here. Oh, look at that. I biffed you on the side as penalty. Oh ho! And you got me back again. And you can see here, I'm just racking up some more points. I tell you, this is why I love these drift train activities right here. It's simply because it really gives you an opportunity to focus. It really gives you the option to just, well, do what you feel like doing. So, okay, it looks like I'm going to fall behind the group again. So I don't know what is going to happen here. Oh, okay, just bumped right into a... I don't know, it looked like an Escalade. I couldn't be sure completely. Because it might seem like many of these cars here are generic. Okay. Apparently someone behind me is just trying to pass me, but I won't let that person pass me. Because if that person ends up catching with the rest of the group, and I fall behind again, just like I have been before, then I won't be able to get more points. So, of course, oh, darn it. One little biff against the fence. Apparently that's all it takes to lose all your points that you spend a few moments really gaining and really racking up. Well, little by little, I am still racking up some more points there. Oh my gosh! Tim just really makes me lose points every single time I get bumped in. Look at that. I got you back as punishment right there. So, I'm trying my best to just steer more sharper, but it apparently doesn't work all the time. Well, yeah, this turn right here I really like, because it really allows me to rack up an enormous sum of points right there. A fraction of the goal here, but this drift train goal is 150,000. I'm only 118,700 here. So, I don't really know. And checkpoint, oh my gosh, I only have 2 more left. 2 more checkpoints to cross. Okay. Wow, this is not good here. I have nearly 20,000 points left I had to get, and because of all those times I